Alright everybody, I'm just going to do a short review on the El Pescador 24 cat. I just had this boat built. I actually picked it up this past weekend. I fished a bass tournament out of it. Had some problems with my other boat, so luckily Dave at El Pescador Boats, he said, man, he said the boat's not ready. He said it's lacking GPS, radio, stuff like that, but he said it will run. So I said, well, if you don't mind, I'll pick it up and that way I can finish my tournament. So I'll tell you what, El Pescador Boats and Dave Kveton, they are by far the best dealership boat company I've ever been with. And so I'm just doing a little short review and a walk around the boat so everybody can see how it's set up. And this boat is set up the way that I set it up and the way that Dave recommended a few things. And I threw in a few of my ideas. These here are rod holders. So they're angled 45 degrees outside of the boat. I got 4 of them, 2 in front, 2 in back. That way, if you are fishing live bait or you catch a fish, you can just throw it in your rod holder real quick instead of having to put it on the ground. Or if you're helping somebody net a fish, I've done that and set my rod on the ground, and sure enough, I turn around and my rod is gone because of another fish. So anyways, that's just a few little ideas that we came up with to help prevent that. And anyways, I'll jump up on top of the boat and I will show y'all some of the storage and features that it has. So it's got a nice console with burn bar down there, and a tow bar, and cup holders and all that. It's got 2 ice chests. Got the one for drinks, and of course one for all the fish. And great storage space on this boat for a cat. I mean, you just can't beat it. You got storage in there, which goes all the way toward the front up there. So you got 2 in front. You got this one here, huge deck. I mean, you can fish 2 people up there very easy. And you got your anchor lights up there, you got your running lights. Everything's fixed in position. There's no light poles, nothing that you have to store away. And it's got the fusion radio in it, which is great. Actually, it has a little spot. You pull that out, you stick your phone there, and you plug it into the USB so it charges. It's Bluetooth, it's everything. It's pretty awesome. And you got your gauges for your jack plate, you got your power pole, you got your monitor for your Evinrude E-Tech G2, which I love, by the way. No fuel tank under here. You got your batteries and quite a bit of storage. Your fuel tanks are underneath the holes. You got 2 fuel tanks, but you got 1 fuel tank there to fill up, and you got another one here to fill up, and they're both 30 gallon fuel tanks. These seats, they flip up, so you can either lean against them or you can sit on them, your choice. I like to stand whenever I'm driving, or when I'm, there's a lot of boat traffic or going through stumps or whatever, just so I can see a little better. But if I'm just cruising, I sit down. And so this was kind of my idea here, which Dave, from my understanding, has never done before. But I'll put a little rod holder here, and the purpose for that one is, as you can see, it's kind of between the seats. Kind of doesn't look like much at all, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to sit, like a croaker net or a live bait net in between the seats. So you have the live well right here. So look at that live well, big live well. It's got the stones. It's ready to go. But so you have the net here. You have your bait well here. So you lift it up, you pull out your net, you got your bait well, and it's always there, handy, ready to go. So thank you, Dave, for making that work. That worked out great. So the center storage here, you have all your pumps. You got your jack plate pump, you got, your filters and all that good stuff. Plus, you know, you still got a lot of storage down there. That right there is your fill tank. So you can run it left, right, or you can run both at the same time. So there in the center, you switch it to the middle right there. That's both. And then of course you got your left side of your boat and your right side of the boat. So that's how that works. And then you have your two big live wells here. I mean, not live wells, storage spaces here. And man, these suckers are huge. As you can see, I have the rest of my oil there for the boat. And then, I mean, just look at that. It'll fit a 5-gallon bucket standing up. Actually, it'll fit a couple of them if you really need a couple buckets. So, this boat's 24 foot. It's an awesome boat. Runs 4 inches of water. It drafts in about 7.5 inches. It'll get up in 10. Just an all-around amazing boat. I've ran it for about a week and a half now, and by far my favorite boat. As you can see, that's my old boat that I'm coming from. So a huge upgrade. The boat, it'll run with the 250, it'll run about mid-60s depending on how you have it set up. If you add, you know, the more weight you add to it, the slower it's going to be. But very happy with the performance. I've taken it out with 35 mile an hour winds, and it has done great. My dad's 71 years old, and you know, on other boats he's always told me slow down, or you know, I'm old, you're gonna break my bones. You know, stuff like that. So but this boat, you know, he doesn't mind. You know, the faster you go, the smoother it is. So just an all out amazing boat. I'm gonna post this video on YouTube, and I will give you Dave Kveton's number if you have any questions. You'd like to go on a cruise, check it out. They also have a 21 cat, and that boat will hit 70 plus miles an hour. It's a very fast boat with the 250. Now you can put a 150 on that one, which runs great. Just won't get the speed, but you're talking about a significant price difference with the 150 and the 250. So it comes with a great spare tire, and the rims, they all match. Everything's just the way that you expect it to be on a custom made boat. And also these boats are custom made. They can make them to however you want to do it. Deck layout, you know, you can change the deck layout, you can add raised consoles, you can add all kinds of aluminum work. I'm going to be doing some guiding, so I just kept it simple. That way, you know, I just needed the basic stuff. That way, too many things just get in the way, or too many things to mess up while you're out there on the water. So anyways, this is it. I love the boat, and I hope y'all give Dave a call. It's an awesome boat, and I love it. Alrighty, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.